Do we have speed? No, there will have to be a governing authority in Iraq for this. And I have been calling foreign ministers in various parts of the world this afternoon to encourage them to vote for a resolution that would point out Cuba's terrible human rights record. The Costa Ricans have come forward with an amendment that toughens the original Latin resolution and Latin American resolution, and that toughening takes account of some of Cuba's recent actions against dissidents, against people who are just speaking out or trying to exercise democratic rights, human rights of free speech, and they're being thrown in jail for 10, 15, 20 years. Activities while waiting to become the government. And so we hope that we have had some concerns about President Chavez and his commitment to the kinds of democratic institutions that we believe are vital within democracy as we know democracy to exist in this hemisphere. And he is going to be given a test in the very near future, and that test is before him now. Representatives of his government and representatives of the opposition have come up with a constitutional solution to the current crisis, putting in place a referendum, a recall referendum to be held later this year. And it is now before President Chavez. And I think if he accepts this referendum and comes into agreement with the opposition and allows the Carter Center and the OAS and others to put this all in play and to allow the Friends of Venezuela, of which America is one, the group called the Friends of Venezuela, to help bring this referendum about later in the year, then he will be showing a commitment to democracy of the kind that we believe is the correct form of democracy for our hemisphere. And we have spoken on the phone. We want to see an open hemisphere from Canada all the way down to Chile. And that's why we have committed ourselves to a community of democracies that was identified at the Quebec Summit at the beginning of President Bush's administration. That's why we're committed to a free trade area of the Americas. It's why we're working on bilateral trade agreements with nations throughout the hemisphere. It's why the President had the Central American presidents, the 5 Central American presidents up here just a few days ago to talk about progress toward creating a Central American free trade area. It's why the President created the Millennium Challenge Account. And a lot of the money is in the Millennium Challenge Account, which is new aid money that will go to those nations committed to democracy, but who are in need, I suspect, will benefit some of our Caribbean American friends.
Meet you too.
I'll meet you too.